So hello YouTube viewers, welcome back. It's Emeriil here, aka Michuichi. I would like to thank my new subscribers, all subscribers and viewers for subscribing, for rating, for favoring, for your comments, for the support. I really appreciate it. Today we're making pasteles. It's teamwork. I'm in my friend's house and look at all these people. We have the boys peeling. What you guys are doing? Peeling the bananas? Yeah. Okay, good job. Teamwork. He's also peeling the banana as well. Say hey. And right here, what are you doing?
Taking the cuero, the skin, right off the pending, which is the pork shoulder.
Okay, and also he has a new channel, people. Say hey, what's your the channel's name?
Check out Johnny Nomad.
Okay.
On YouTube. You'll see me soon.
All right, cool. All right, that's teamwork right there. Right here, what do you put, Rachel? Over here.
I put adobo, RECAITO, SOFRITO, a little bit of emerald essence, garlic powder, olive oil, and some olives. Have to have olives in there. Right. You're letting it boil. I'm going to put a can of salsa in there.
Alright, cool. She's doing all of this explaining and she don't want to come in the film. But anyway, it's alright. So people, and what my contributions are peeling the yautias. Peeling the yautias or the malanga, which I'm doing, and then I'm gonna clean them up, of course. So if you want to see this, please stay tuned. Okay, Eddie, so what are we doing here?
We're making the masa. We're grinding it down really fine.
Okay, good. And you could also, like, if you want to go traditional, you could get a guayo and you could go ahead and do the masa like that, but we don't have no time for that.
It's way too hard.
Yes.
You should use a food processor.
Exactly.
A lot faster.
Alright, so here's la masa so far. What else? Let me go through here. He's still cutting up the pork. Okay. We have some there. Alright, people, please stay.
Okay.
Alright, so what are you doing, Rachel, here?
Well, right now I have the patele paper, and I just put the banana leaf on top. Now the next step will be is to put the achote. You're going to put the achote on top of the banana leaf.
Right. What about if you don't have no banana leaf?
If you don't have banana leaf, you can use parchment paper.
And also aluminum paper?
Or aluminum foil, but I prefer parchment paper.
Right.
I think it sticks better with that way.
Okay.
Then once you put the achote on here, and what the achote does is for the banana not to stick after you boil it.
Right.
So then I normally put like 3 spoons of the guineo.
And that mix has what?
Inside the mix has the meat juice, the juice from the meat.
Right.
I put a can of carnation milk. And I also have calabaza, which is pumpkin. And the main part is the
green bananas.
The juice from the meat, so that it can make it nice and smooth. You see, the consistency has to be soft.
Right.
If it's not soft, then when you boil it, it's going to be hard.
Right. So what's next?
So next will be the meat.
And that has a lot of olives in it.
A lot of olives. It has the pork shoulder. It's already seasoned. I personally like to make it very meaty. Right. That's just me.
Remember that is at your, basically at your taste.
Right.
Some people put garbanzo beans. Some people put raisins, etc. We're doing it this way. All right.
Now after this, now you just have to fold it. I put the paper towards the end, but not so close. And I fold it once. Then I kind of push it back just to make sure anything's falling up front.
Right.
Fold it again. And then I lift it up a little. And then I scooch it just to make sure that all of the meat and the masa is where it needs to be.
Right.
I fold the ends so that no water after while you're boiling it will go inside the patel.
Right.
I'll do the same thing on the opposite side. Fold the ends. And then you just put it together. Then you can pare it off, tie it, and boil it, and it's ready to eat.
Oh, that's great. All right, people, stay tuned.
Here I am.
Okay, sorry, people. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to add to the pasteles thing, when you wrap them, if you decide to do it with the plantain leaf, sometimes the plantain leaf come in this type of packages, and sometimes it's either frozen or kind of hard, and you need the plantain leaf kind of like flexible. So what you do is you could put them in the fire. We call that amontillar or amortillar. I had to get my spelling together. And you go like that. You put on the fire, go like that a few times. And what this does is get the plantain leaf flexible so we could wrap the pasteles, okay? Okay, so in this part I'm gonna boil some pasteles, and even though it's seasoned, I always put some salt in the water, like around this much.
Sit. Sit. Oh, sorry.
It's okay. And put my pasteles in.
Yeah.
See? And I like to let them boil like about an hour and a half, but you can leave it like 2 hours if you want. But for me, like about an hour and a half is good. Alright, people? Stay tuned. Okay, people, so now they're done. And let's see if I could take. Okay. Now they're done. I'm gonna open one for you so you guys know how it looks like. Let me see if I can put this down. Be careful because they're very hot, of course. Put it to the side. Again, be careful because they're very hot. But you can eat this with rice, you can eat this with mashed potatoes, you can eat them in the morning, you can eat them in the evening, wherever you want. It's just perfect. At least in my eyes, it's just perfect for me to eat them at whatever occasion. But we usually do it, you know, again, like when it's around Christmas time or holidays, we do this. Let me get out of the light. So it's done. And this is how they look like. Let's see. And the other one. Hot, hot, hot. And I usually like to eat mine with ketchup. But you could also eat them with hot sauce, however you want to do them. Ay, caliente, caliente, it's hot. But they're done. Alright, let me put the light. And it's very meaty. Buen provecho. This has been 75, aka Michi Wichi. Bye bye and take care.